My name's James Hughes Davies. I run Little Jack Corners, which is a bakery here in Mells in Somerset. And I started the business over 10 years ago, and out of the back of a pub selling pies. It was only me, and within about sort of 16, 17, 18 months, I discovered that sausage rolls were working really well, and that was our product that we were really that was really doing well, and I understood that that's where the business should really go. I really enjoyed markets and festivals and events and shows at the time, and so I just thought, well, I can make a lot more sausage rolls with the time that I've got and sell them than any other product, and they're the most popular, so I'm going to make them. And so from markets we did smaller food festivals and then larger events. And then within a few years, we were doing much larger events, and so we were an events company selling sausage rolls. And then about sort of 5 years ago, like the first wholesale customers came in, and we started doing a bit of trade. Within a couple of years, like wholesale, like shipping directly to pubs and cafes and delis and bars and restaurants and farm shops and coffee shops. That kicked in, and so now we're 2/3 wholesale. People are kind of gross when it comes to cash. They're licking their fingers, they're wiping their faces and hands. God knows where they've been putting it, and then they kind of, with these sticky fingers, they kind of give you notes and stuff. I mean, I personally would be perfectly happy to see the back of cash for good. It's particularly unhygienic. I think the move towards like a cashless economy, especially with events and shows and just in transactions in general, I mean, it's much more hygienic. I thought everything was completely fine and going okay until about 3 weeks ago when the coronavirus hit, and about 95% of our business disappeared overnight. It's almost like being back where I started all over again, except I've got a lot more overheads. So I thought, right, what can we do now, because I wasn't expecting this, and I realised what I did have was lots of good avenues to all of the producers. Or I mean, I know them, around Somerset. I know where to get the best meat, the best dairy, and various other products, and where's my marketplace, what can I do here? And so I started a shop and a delivery service for vulnerable local people and elderly people. It was something which I hadn't really done before with the business at all, and I had to do it with a lot of stress for about over 5 or 6 days, quickly get the thing turned around, and now we're sort of breaking even. Really, we're keeping the business afloat. I'm surrounded by villages that don't have that many amenities. There aren't many shops. I thought, well, this is something we can do, because all the reasons why people wouldn't come here to shop usually in a traditional format, I mean, you're isolated, you're kind of out of the way, you've got to drive here, are exactly the reasons why with coronavirus, that's why people want to come here. So I thought that's our unique selling point. That's what we've got, is that, people can shop here in peace and quiet and calm and comfort. They're safe. It's as safe as a home delivery, but pretty lonely place when you're running a food business. When you're on your own, when you're starting out, and you're working crazy long hours, and something that happens if you stick with it and you make your business work, you always got to give people what they want, not what you think they should have. That's where everyone goes wrong in the food industry anyway, but that's another story. But it's giving people what they want. And so it's like, right, okay, they want flour, right, got to get flour, got to get a good flour, fruit and veg, they want it, it's a nightmare, I don't care, I've got to do it. So then you figure out what best way to streamline it. Easier for you, better, more streamlined, just because you have to, otherwise you burn out. And I suppose in the last few years with the business, I've kind of done that, and we're quite a streamlined business now, and so it's fairly straightforward. But then when something like that happened, like coronavirus, for me, it was like automatically these survival skills in the food industry sort of kick in.